pleasant day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jill Jamiano, your speaker for today. I am going to deliver a speech about why we should not adopt a new system of government, specifically the federal parliamentary one. I always believe that to change something means something is broken. Something is not functioning well and not effective anymore, so it needs to be replaced with something new. The plan to change our used to form of government is totally pointless and useless. Why change something that's perfectly fine? I mean, all the issues circulating the government, like corruption, poverty, and such, should not be blamed on the system, but to the people who runs the government, who works in the government. If they want to change and end these issues, then don't change the government. Instead, replace those crocodiles pretending politicians who sit in the different government positions. Changing the used to presidential unitary form of government is not easy as changing a shirt. It takes so much time, it needs a lot of expenses, and with the handful of issues the Philippines have to face, we don't have the luxury of time and money to focus on this. According to the survey conducted by Pulse Asia, 67% of Filipinos opposed to change, while only 18% were in favor and the other 19% were still undecided. In concept, federalism seems well suited for the Philippines, but in reality, it could become a recipe for chaos in a country that is already divided by language, religion, and economic inequality. Studies show that only a few regions are capable of raising enough taxes on their own. Under a federal system, the richer states will have even more resources to enhance their competitiveness, thus deepening the developmental gap with other underdeveloped regions. Moreover, a federal system could further strengthen the power of political dynasties and warlords which control the Philippines' peripheries. They are best positioned to dominate and grip on power in the country's poorer regions. Dividing the government into national and regional would weaken the entire country, as regional differences will be magnified. While the objective is to unify the regions, it may instead do the opposite, promote rivalries. With an uneven development, poor regions will become poorer while wealthier regions will continue to develop. It is generally known that in countries with a federal structure, each state would have its own laws which would complicate the administration of justice. Imagine having different ways of dealing with concerns such as death penalty, divorce, abortion, and similar controversial issues. The shift to another form of government would involve expense of billions of pesos in the setting up of state governments to support the cost of human resources, infrastructure, and additional layers in the bureaucracy. Bottom line, with our current scenario, the pandemic revealed that the Philippines is not ready for a federal government. Perhaps it will never be. Again, why choose to change when we can choose to fix it? That would be all. Have a great day ahead, everyone.